Hello everyone. In today's video, we will be learning how to prepare the post space, post cementation and core buildup. Now before we discuss various steps in post and core procedures, let's first talk about type of post system. Post can be broadly classified into customized cast post and prefabricated post. Now in customized post, this is the customized or cast post. In this, the fabrication is done in the lab. Then in this, the core is attached to the post as one unit, and they can be made either from metal or ceramic. In prefabricated post cementations and core buildup can be done in one visit. That means we need not to send the post for fabrication. They are available in different designs, like they can be parallel, they can be tapered, they can be serrated, they can be smooth, or they can be active or passive. Now they can be made of stainless steel, titanium or fiber post. Here we have the fiber post. Now if we talk about the advantage of prefabricated post, they are convenient to use and they does not require multiple appointments. They are available in different designs and material, as I have already said, and no lab involvement, and they are easy to temporize the tooth. The prefabricated posts, they have some drawbacks also, like we don't give anti-rotational feature in prefabricated post. They are given in the cast post. Now, what is the advantage of these anti-rotation features? It ensures that the post and core remain secure in place and prevent them from twisting or rotating, which can lead to loosening or failure of the post. And second, a drawback with the prefabricated post is that the root is modified to accept the post, which means that we might need to remove little bit of sound tooth structure, which can weaken the root and can cause fracture of the root. So we have to be very careful when we are preparing the post space. Why do we prefer fiber reinforced post system? The reason is these posts, they have similar modulus of elasticity as dentine. Now this, because of which it causes uniform distribution of forces along the root, which prevents stress concentration on the root and hence prevent the fracture of the root. Second is bonding is used instead of cementing, leading to more retention. And third is that it is safer, they are more easily removed, they are aesthetic and corrosion resistant. Now before we discuss various steps in post and core procedure, we need to evaluate the tooth clinically as well as radiographically. This is done to see whether the tooth is indicated for post and core or not. Now in cast post, if the tooth structure, the remaining crown tooth structure is less than 25%, then a cast post is indicated, number one. Number two, if the canal is very wide and if we feel that even the largest size post is loose, then in that case cast post is indicated. And third, in case if the tooth is slightly protruded and we want to retrude it, then in that case we go with cast post. But if the remaining tooth structure is less than 50% and more than 25%, then in that case we need to go for prefab post. So once we are sure that the tooth is indicated for post and core, then we go for root canal treatment. After we do the obturation, patient is kept under observation for some time. Once the tooth is totally asymptomatic, then we proceed with post and core. In post and core, first thing we do is we evaluate the post length. Now to evaluate what will be the post length, we should be knowing the working length. Suppose if my working length is 22 mm, then in that case we minus working length minus 5 mm, that will be equal to the post length. So it will be 22 minus 5, which will be 17 mm. Now 17 mm will be the length of my post. After the post length determination, we create a post space. Generally, to create a post space, we use piezo reamers. Now, this is a piezo reamer. This is number 1. We have piezo reamer which is from 1 till 6 number. And this is the post which we will be using in this video. This is a refor post. Now, the refor post, they come in 3 sizes, size 1, size 2 and size 3. Size 1 will correspond with number 3 piezo size. Then size 2 will correspond with number 4 piezo size. And number 3 post will correspond with number 5 piezo reamer. Other than this refor post, we have different posts which are available in the market, and they can come in different shades, colors, and each color will have a corresponding drills. Next step is the removal of GP and post space preparation. This is the tooth which we are going to use for post space preparation and post cementation and core buildup. Here you can see that the remaining half of the tooth structure is gone. Now the post which we are using is number 1 post, and for the number 1 post to reach the length, we need to use these 3 piezo size, piezo 1, piezo 2 and piezo 3. You can see there's one ring over here at the bottom. 1 ring means it is number 1. 2 rings means it is number 2, and number 3 is 3 rings. So we need to prepare it with number 1, number 2 and number 3 so that our number 1 post size fits the canal. So here in this tooth we can see that the palatal wall is not there and the mesial wall is also not there. So we start off with the tooth is maxillary first premolars, and here we can see that the palatal wall is not there, the mesial wall is not there. Now we start off with the post space preparation. We will be using number 1 piezo reamer, and this is a tooth which was obturated, and we know the working length. We know that the working length is it was 22 mm. We minused 5 mm, and now the working length, the post length is 17 mm. So we would be taking the piezo reamer till 17 mm so that the GP is removed till 17 mm of the canal. So when we are removing the GP, see the first premolar, it has got 2 roots, and which one to prepare the post space, that will depend upon which of the canal is straight, which one is slightly broader, which one is slightly broader. So here we see in the X-ray both are almost straight, and the canal size was also similar. So we can select either buccal or the palatal. So we are doing the post space preparation on the buccal canal, inside the buccal canal. So we have placed the rubber stop at 17 mm. Now we know the reference point, and we can start removing with light pressure, not too much of pressure. We have to stop in between when we are removing the GP. Why? Because heat is generated, and sometimes the patient, they can be a little uncomfortable. So we can wait for some time and then we proceed. So we have reached the reference point. Now we stop, and we can irrigate with saline. Now we stop and we'll take a radiograph just to check whether 5 mm of GP is remaining or not. After we have taken the X-ray and we are sure that there is 5 mm of GP remaining and there is no GP on the walls, we proceed with number 2 similarly, and number 3 piezo reamer. Piezo number 2 and number 3 is again taken and give a light, very gentle brushing stroke on the walls just to make sure there is no cement or the GP remaining on the walls. Once we have prepared the canal till number 3 piezo size, then we take the post, which is number 1, which we are using, and we mark it till the post length, that is the 17 mm was our post length, so we marked it over here and we are going to place it inside the prepared canal and see whether it is reaching and the mark is touching the reference point or not. Now this we are going to confirm by taking a radiograph. So after taking the radiograph, we found that remaining GP in the apical portion is 5 mm. There is no GP present on the walls, and this is the point which is 17 mm post length, and the referral point is this is the reference point. After we have done the post space preparation, and next will be the cementation of the post, for which we are using Paracore from Colteam, and it has 3 bottles. The green one, the green is NRC, that is non-rinse conditioner, and then we have 2 adhesive 1 and adhesive 2. So first we need to irrigate the prepared canal. Irrigation of the prepared canal is done and we dry the canal. We dry the canal using paper points. So first we need to irrigate the canal. We irrigate the canal properly. After irrigating the canal, we need to dry. Then we take it in the applicator brush and we apply it inside the canal. If you don't want to use brush, you can use the tip. Just we have to make sure that it should reach the canal properly, and then we apply it over the prepared tooth. Once we have applied inside the canal, we take the paper point and we dry the canal, the excess NRC, that is non-rinse conditioner, with the help of the paper point. Now once this is done, then we take adhesive 1 and adhesive 2 and we place 1 drop of each. You have to make sure that it has to be equal, 1:1. Then we mix it properly, and similarly we apply it inside the canal and on the prepared tooth surface. We have to apply it properly. And then we have to remove the excess adhesive with the help of the airway. This is done because if it is excessive, then it can affect the setting time of the Paracore which we will be using. After application of NRC and the adhesive, we take the Paracore. It's a dual cure cement. We place it inside the canal. So we take the tip inside the canal and gradually we insert the material and take the tip out. Then we take the post and we place it inside the canal, making sure that the reference, the mark should coincide with the reference point which I have taken. Once this is done, we can do the curing. Once the curing is done, we can see it is not mobile, it is firmly attached now. Now we will build up the missing tooth structure with the same paracord, material, then cure it. So once we have, build up the missing tooth structure, we cure it. Curing is done from all sides. One thing we have to be very careful is whatever luting cement we are using for cementation of the post, we have to follow the manufacturer instructions. Strictly we have to follow whatever the manufacturer says, the same step should be followed. Once we have done the build up, then we can remove this extra post. After that, little bit of finishing can be done just to smoothen the surface. So now we can see that the missing tooth structure we have built up and the tooth is ready for tooth preparation for crown. So with this, we complete the demo on post and hold. Thank you.